Welcome back to Everyman's Fantasy for Week 6. I'm Liam.
And I'm Tyler.
And before we get started this week, we'd like to thank two special people that made this thing happen. Jordan, our producer, and Pat, our statistician.
Without them, none of this would be possible. Thanks, guys.
Alright, now let's get down to business. Some buys for this week are Carolina, Chicago, Jacksonville, and New Orleans.
If you were looking to start Drew Brees, Maurice Jones-Drew, Chicago defense, or even Cam Newton, they're not going to be in play this week.
Now onto the quarterbacks. Let's start with Peyton Manning.
Going against San Diego, 17 points, expect him to produce. How about his brother?
Eli Manning's going up a tough defense of the Niners. He's been one of the best so far, but here's his true test in the schedule. Let's see how he does against the Niners. 17 points for him. Matt Ryan?
Going against Oakland, not the strongest defense, 17 points for him. Always being a big player.
All of our quarterbacks, 17 points, looks pretty good.
Yeah. How about his opposing running back, Darren McFadden?
Darren McFadden, number one running back this week. A little bit of a surprise because he hasn't had the best season going for him so far. Of course, injuries have always been an issue, but look for Darren McFadden to have 17 points against Atlanta. How about Ray Rice?
Well, Ray Rice, going against Dallas, not a very strong defense, and Ray Rice has always been the best in the league. I think he's going to have a great week, 17 points for him. What about San Diego's?
Ryan Matthews. Yeah. Well, Ryan Matthews did not look good until last week when he exploded with a ton of points. So, Ryan Matthews going up against Denver's defense, who is a little bit iffy, but if they can get it going, he'll still be tough to stop. Look for him to have 16 points this week.
Denver's defense also has Von Miller, who is a very, very strong defensive player. I expect him to get past Vaughn.
Now onto the kickers. Look for Matt Prater to have 11 points this week. Denver at San Diego. San Diego's defense might keep Manning out of the end zone more than last week. So, Matt Prater, good kicker to start this week.
Now onto the opponent. San Diego Chargers backup kicker, Nick Novak. Not nearly as good as Nate Kading, but still a very solid kicker.
Kading hasn't practiced yet this week, so it looks like Novak's going to start again. On to the defenses. Look for the Bengals defense to get 9 points this week. Top scoring defense, Bengals, 9 points. So offenses are going to explode this week. Another defense to watch out for is Washington. If you have them, don't start them. They've been horrible against the pass, especially Christian Ponder and Kyle Rudolph combination. It's a weak defense for this week.
None of the defenses are going to hold teams to little amounts of points. They're all expected 9 or less points this week. Now onto the injury report. One player you have to look out for, Alex Smith. Middle finger on his throwing hand is injured. He's probable for this week, but I'd be worried about his passing.
It shouldn't be too bad, though, because he's going up the weak secondary, the Giants. They barely have enough DBs to put on the field. It shouldn't be a problem. Arian Foster, after injuring his knee in last Monday's game, he'll bounce back. He's probable for this week. How about Malcolm Floyd?
Unfortunately, he's questionable for his groin. I think he's going to play just to help out Phillip Rivers against Denver.
Malcolm Floyd's projected 16 points, so even though he's questionable, keep him in your lineup. Now, to a new segment on our show this week, Trading Block. Guys you should look to get rid of while you can.
Unfortunately, you should look to trade Steven Jackson. Not been playing very good this year. I had to trade him. Please, Steven, get more points.
All right,
please.
Kevin Cobb. Cardinals were hot. They got beat. Cobb didn't look good. Cobb is worth something now. Get a wide receiver, a running back, something. The Cardinals might fall off. Another guy, Ahmad Bradshaw. 200 yards last week. David Wilson had a long touchdown run. Bradshaw might not get as many carries. Look for him not to repeat and try to get something big while you can. Now, on to the picks for the week, our final segment.
This is going to be a fun one right here.
Alright, so Dallas, Baltimore.
I have Baltimore all the way.
I agree with you. Cincinnati, Cleveland.
I have Cleveland.
Browns are 0-5.
That doesn't matter. Look at New Orleans last week. 0-4, they get a win. Alright, Cleveland, they have Trent Richardson. He's going to break out this week.
The Saints won the Super Bowl in 09. I don't remember the last time Cleveland made the playoffs.
Doesn't matter. The Saints don't have their coach.
Alright, whatever.
Cleveland doesn't have a team. It doesn't matter. I don't care. They're gonna win.
Miami, St. Louis.
I got Miami.
Me too. Indianapolis and the Jets.
Indy, baby. Go Colts.
I have Atlanta over Oakland, Philly over Detroit, Tampa Bay over Kansas City.
Kansas City's gonna win.
Kansas City's hard.
Come on, Jamal Charles is gonna run all over Tampa Bay.
Arizona over Buffalo, Seattle over New England. That's a big game.
Get out of here.
Marshawn Lynch is going in beast mode. He's gonna eat some Skittles.
All right, so is Tom Brady. He's a champ. Tom Brady is a champ.
San
Let's
Fran
go.
over the Giants.
Hell yeah.
Minnesota over Washington.
Bullshit.
Oh, RG3's out.
I don't care. RG3's coming back this week. I don't care. Let's go.
And Houston over Green Bay.
Let's go, Houston. I don't
And
care.
Monday night, San Diego over Denver.
All right. We gotta take a break on this one. Denver is going to destroy San Diego. All right. Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers. Who's better? Peyton. All right.
Look at the team around them. Willis McGahee, Ryan Matthews.
McGahee had a good week last week. Matthews is a better running. Don't get me wrong. Matthews is a better running back. McGahee had a good week last week.
Malcolm Floyd, Demaryius Thomas, pretty even there.
Pretty even.
Defenses, pretty even.
No.
Records, Chargers.
Hey, look for Peyton to have a
The
big
Bolts are gonna
week.
take it. Bolts, all the way.
All right.
Before we go this week, we have a special offer for you guys.
We're offering these shirts. They're gorgeous, right? To you guys, the fans. If anybody wants one, email me at tylerbella@gmail.com because all of us are getting them and many of our viewers are already getting them. All right? Comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Thanks for watching our show and we'll see you next week.